Good Tuesday morning to you, Century 21 Americans. It's Mike from the office. I wanted to go over some things going on in the office, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the good things in life. And the good things in life come to those who believe, better things come to those who are patient, and the best things come to those that don't give up and do the work. This week's Fall Blitz winner was Michelle Haley. She had a significant amount of points, but I also want to acknowledge Teresa for her high score this week as well. Both, I've said this week in, week out, both of these ladies are putting in the work. There's 45 days left in the year. I talked to Michelle on text yesterday. She had a listing appointment. She knows that's going to come right after January as a result of the work she's doing right now. I know that Michelle's out there actively working, looking for buyers and sellers. So kudos to you. And Teresa is working very, out there all the time. Brandon's out there. So again, good things come to those who believe, better things that come to those who are patient, and the best things come to those that do the work and don't give up. So let's go into today's message. There's a reason the check engine light's on the screen. And the reason for that is because what you're doing now is going to be the metric that shows up in about 2 months. So if you're not doing the lead generation, prospecting, business development, the check engine light's on right now. It's yellow, which is just a warning. That sucker's going to turn red come January. Success in real estate is the product of our daily habits. It's not a ginormous, once in a lifetime transformation. It's not take an injection and suddenly you're cured. It's accomplishing an extra contact or a connect on any given day, which is a small feat, but the aggregate of that is 90 to 100 new contacts over the course of the next 45 to 60 days. That can change the trajectory of your income significantly. Breakthrough moments are not achieved necessarily because of a goal you set, but rather a small series of actions that you take day in, day out. I shared with you the Iron Man story, Chris, and what was his message? It was 1% better every day. So we did a business planning session yesterday on the video, and I showed you that it just takes the agent that's joining us 5 or 6 contacts a day to generate $130,000 gross commission income. And that's with a low sales price and a lower commission rate. So, I see nothing but opportunity there for that person. Ice, ice on a table sits there, and if it's room temperature, it melts. At 26, it will sit there. 26 degrees, it will just sit there. It won't thaw. But as soon as you get it to 27, 28, 31, then you start to see it melting. It's just that 1 degree or that 1% better that's the difference maker for the average agent versus the great agent. Prevailing wisdom right now is that you set a bunch of New Year's goals, right? We're coming into Thanksgiving. People talk about their New Year's goals. Goals are good, but it's the system and processes that get you better. It's challenging you yourself to get outside your comfort zone and do something that you wouldn't do normally. I like to talk about the process. It's the process, right? If you want to get a good outcome, just get better at the process. 1% better every day in lead generation, lead follow-up systems. The score takes care of itself if you just get 1% better. So don't focus necessarily on the outcome. Just get 1% better than yesterday. Again, the check engine light's on if you're home, if you're not working, if you're not prospecting, not following up, not engaged, not active, not on social media. I'll give you a couple ideas that you can do today that I think could have some impact. Obviously being social, visible, being out there in the market. You have to get out of your comfort zone. I'm going to give you two or three things. We'll go through that now. One of the things you're going to have to do is get out of your comfort zone and hold yourself accountable. And one of the ways I've done that is by creating these videos for you, the agents here in the office. There's a picture of a woman on the screen holding up, obviously, an iPhone or an Android, and she's doing video, or she's perhaps on FaceTime. I challenge you to take out that phone that I see you with in your hand all day long and turn on the video and maybe go live on social media. I don't know, TikTok, whatever it is. I'm not a TikTok person, but take the phone out, do the video, record yourself saying, I'm in the Century 21 Fall Blitz Challenge in my office. We're winding down. We've got about 6 days left until the contest ends. I'm in the top pool of contestants who can win the grand prize right now. Who do you know who could use some advice in real estate, whether it's for a rental, a relocation, an issue, or a matter? I'd love to be the go-to resource for your friends and family. Can you think of anyone in your network, your church, your play group, your mom's group, your bowling league that could use my help? I challenge you to do that video. That'll get you visible. That'll get you out there. That's one of the ideas. Very simple to do. And then the second thing I'll give you is, if you're not comfortable with video, just increase your social media, and I'll give you some places to start. This is the Century 21 University, and there's a class called Market Watch, and if you go to Market Watch, you'll see that every month they produce a video, and if you click on this, you can actually watch the video, and it's Mary Beth Holt, one of the regional trainers, and Mary Beth will walk you through each of the slides. So whether understand, don't want to take the time, Mary Beth is going through these slides and she's giving you basically the presentation of what the slide's about. So as she goes here, she's speaking through the level of inventory. She's going through, changes in median sales price, and I'm just kind of going through this quick. Mortgage rates, here's a nice graph. Shows you mortgage rates historically going back to 1972 out through today. So the last, historical view. And then on the left, you've got an infographic that kind of shows from 2018 up through the end of September what rates have done. And she talks through this. Now, you can go up to the instructor presentation, and there's a PowerPoint there, and you can download that PowerPoint. Now, once you have the PowerPoint downloaded, you'll be able to go through all of the slides, and the actual slides have the speaker notes at the bottom. Let me show you that. Each of the slides actually has the speaker notes, and it says "you can say." So if you click on these, you can say home prices are still up from last year. How long will this decade-long streak continue? It's important to note that 8.5% year-over-year increase is still more than twice its historic norm of a 4% annual growth. So there's your speaking stuff. So you can record this, you can make flat JPEGs. Let me show you how to get it out. So you can do File, Download, and then if you just choose JPEG current slide, it's going to give you that slide. So if you hit download, you'll see that you can now download it, and it'll be a JPEG file that you can use in your social media. So I'm going to show you. There's the actual slide. If you did any editing, and I know Ed Keefe is famous for modifying things. I call it hijacking. That's actually what they call it. But you can put a text box, and you can put something like your name on it, courtesy of, and just write it in there. Okay? So hopefully this video finds you well. Let's make today 1% better than yesterday. Let's make it happen. I'm looking forward to great things happening in January from all the work you're doing today. Make it a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.